Hello and welcome. In this math tutorial, our task is to solve this radical equation for real values of x. Let us start with a substitution. Let the square root of x be equal to the letter d. You know that d must be a positive number. When we square both sides of this equation, we have that x is equal to d squared. Now, let us rewrite the original equation in terms of d. Here we have 18d squared squared. That is going to give us 18d to the power 4 minus 18d squared times d. That is going to give us 18d cubed minus 17d squared minus 8d. Now let us bring 2 over to the left hand side. We have minus 2 and this is equal to 0. Now since d equal to 0 is not a root of this equation, let us divide through this equation by d to the power 4. 18d to the power 4 divided by d to the power 4 is equal to 18 minus 18d cubed divided by d to the power 4 is equal to 18 over d minus 17d squared divided by d to the power 4 is 17 over d squared minus 8d divided by d to the power 4 is 8 over d cubed. And finally, we have minus 2 over d to the power 4. And this is equal to 0. Now let us do one more substitution. Let 1 over d be equal to y. Now the equation becomes 18 minus 18y minus 17y squared minus 8y cubed minus 2y to the power 4 is equal to 0. Now, the next thing I would like to do is to multiply through this equation by minus 1. This is going to revert these signs. So, here we now have 2y to the power 4 plus 8y cubed plus 17y squared plus 18y minus 18 is equal to 0. Now, the next thing we are going to do is that we will break down this quadratic equation. How are we going to do that? Note that here we have 2y raised to the power 4, and here we have 8y cubed. Now, remember the expansion. Y raised to power 4 plus 4y cubed plus 6y squared plus 4y plus 1. What we are going to do is that we will subtract 2 times this expansion from this equation. That means that here we now have 2y raised to power 4 minus 2y raised to power 4. That is equal to 0. Here we have 8y cubed minus 8y cubed. That is going to give us 0. Here we have 17y squared minus 12y squared. That is going to give us 5y squared. Now here we have 18y minus 8y. That is going to give us 10y. And here we have minus 18 minus 2. That is going to give us minus 20. Now, of course, you know that this expansion is the expansion for y plus 1 to the power 4. And we are multiplying it by 2. Now, instead of minus 20, we can write plus 5 minus 25, because of course you know that 5 minus 25 is equal to minus 20. Now look at this. These three terms have a common factor, which is 5. So we have 5 into 5y squared divided by 5 is y squared. 10y divided by 5 is 2y. And 5 divided by 5 is 1. Then we still have minus 25. Now look at this quadratic expression. We can factorize it. Since the coefficient of y squared is 1, all we need to do is to find the factors of 1 that add up to 2. And of course, we have 1 and 1 because 1 times 1 is going to give us 1. 1 plus 1 is going to give us 2. That means that when we factorize this, we have y plus 1 times y plus 1. So here we have y plus 1 squared. This is multiplied by 5. Now, this simply means that we can write this quadratic equation as two times y plus 1 to the power 4 plus this, that is 5 times y plus 1 squared minus 25. And of course, at this point, we need to do one more substitution. So let y plus 1 be equal to the letter a. Now we can write this quadratic equation as 2a to the power 4 plus 5a squared minus 25 is equal to 0. Now we can solve this equation by factorization. Let us use the table method. What are the factors of 2a raised to power 4? We have a squared times 2a squared. What are the factors of minus 25? We have 5 times minus 5. A squared times minus 5 is minus 5a squared. And 2a squared times 5 is 10a squared. And of course, 10a squared minus 5a squared is going to give us 5a squared. So when we factorize the left-hand side of this equation, we have a squared plus 5 multiplied by 2a squared minus 5 is equal to 0. And of course, from here we have that either a squared plus 5 is equal to 0, from where a squared is equal to minus 5, or 2a squared minus 5 is equal to 0, from where 2a squared is equal to 5, and dividing both sides of this equation by 2, a squared is equal to 5 over 2. Now let us look at these two results. Here we have that the square of a number is negative. Of course, you know that the square of a real number cannot be negative. So this result is not acceptable. So this is the only value of a squared that we are going to accept. And of course, you know that a is y plus 1. So that simply means that y plus 1 squared is equal to 5 over 2. Now from here we have that y plus 1 squared is equal to 5 over 2. To find the values of y, we take square root of both sides of the equation. We have that y plus 1 is equal to plus or minus the square root of 5 over 2. Subtracting 1 from both sides of this equation, we have that y is equal to minus 1 plus root 5 over 2, or minus 1 minus root 5 over 2. Now, remember that y is equal to 1 over d, and d must be a positive number. So that means that also y must be a positive number, and that immediately disqualifies this second value of y. So from here we have that y is equal to root 5 over root 2 minus 1. Now, root 2 times minus 1 is minus root 2. So we have that y is equal to root 5 minus root 2 divided by root 2. And of course, when we rationalize this, we have root 2 over root 2. Root 5 times root 2 is root 10 minus root 2 times root 2 is 2 divided by root 2 times root 2 is 2. So this is the value of y. And from here, we have that d is the reciprocal of y. So we have that d is equal to 2 over root 10 minus 2. Now, to rationalize this fraction, we multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the conjugate of the denominator, which is root 10 plus 2. Root 10 plus 2. Now, in the numerator, we have 2 times root 10 plus 2. And in the denominator, remember that when we multiply two conjugates, we get the difference of two squares. So we have root 10 squared, which is equal to 10, minus 2 squared, which is equal to 4. Now this is equal to 2 times root 10 plus 2 divided by 10 minus 4, which is equal to 6. 2 into itself is 1 and into 6 is 3. So we have that d is equal to root 10 plus 2 divided by 3. And finally, to find the value of x, we take the square of d. So x is equal to d squared. So we square this. Root 10 squared is 10 plus 2 times root 10, that is 2 root 10 times 2, that is 4 root 10 plus 2 squared, which is equal to 4, divided by 3 squared, which is equal to 9. So x is equal to 10 plus 4, that is 14, plus 4 root 10 divided by 9. So this is the only value of x that satisfies this radical equation. And with that, we come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something new. If you enjoy such content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us a like to support the channel. It greatly helps out. Thanks for watching, and you can see more tutorials here.